everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So today I have some pretty big news to share. Okay, so I've come to the realization in the past week that doing the Arnold is probably not the best idea. And here's why. As you guys know, I had the strabismus surgery about 2 weeks ago. My eyes are recovering amazingly. It's such a big relief to see singular once again. I'm very, very happy and grateful for that. I'll let you guys take a look because I know you love to see my bloody, freaky eyes. I know that's why you even came here to this channel today, but this is what they look like, okay? So yeah, I guess this guy right here is my twin right now. We look very similar, so that's why all the children are afraid of me, and some small animals run too, so. That was a joke. But I have to wear glasses till probably the end of this month, which is kind of frustrating because I like to wear contacts and work out, and you know, with glasses it's a little more difficult, but I'm making it work. By the way, yes, I had strabismus surgery, which isn't LASIK surgery. I think a lot of people assume it's LASIK, but strabismus surgery is basically when they cut and realign the muscles in your eyes so that you can see straight and see better. I was having double vision for a long time, like 10 months or something. I can see single again. It's such a relief on my eyes to be able to see like a normal person. I still have crappy vision. It's still -5.5, but at least it's only one thing I see. I'm so glad I got this surgery, and I'm very happy with the results so far. The bad part is you know, taking this time off has really seemed to backtrack my progress. And under the doctor's orders, I was not to work out. I was to stay at home and relax. So needless to say, I was very sedentary for this past few weeks. And it just didn't do my body too good. And as I mentioned, I was unable to work out, and I thought, well, you know, maybe I'll take a few weeks off, and then once I start working out again, I'll lose some of this water retention. And it turns out I really don't think it's all water retention. I think I did put on a little weight, and I don't feel like I'm 3 weeks or a month out. I feel like I'm 2 months out. And also, my digestive system has not returned to normal yet. I usually have a pretty flat stomach. My waist is usually pretty small, but I'm really having a hard time getting back on track. I think it's in my best interest of my health to refrain from competing at this year's Arnold. Although it is such a hard decision to make, I just feel like the longer I wait with this, the deeper I get into it. And it's a big stress trying to get ready in that amount of time when I can't even technically push it yet. Although my eyes will be 100% healed at that time, my body doesn't have enough time to play catch up. I've definitely backtracked the progress. So I think it's a smarter decision for me just to postpone my first show of the season, maybe till April or May. Probably the Pittsburgh Pro is the one I'm looking at. But yeah, it's difficult, and I want to just, you know, like I mentioned in my other videos, I wasn't sure if I was going to compete yet. I was going to play it by ear and see how I felt. I'm definitely starting to feel better, but I think it's a little bit too late. And if I would have been very much ahead of the game before this eye surgery thing went down, I might have been able to make it happen, but my body is just not responding well to the time off I had and all the anesthesia and pain medicines and all of that. And I will say this too, like I tried to do a little bit of cardio the other day, and it was like a big wake-up call to me when the day after I did cardio, I woke up and my eye was bloody. So my surgery wasn't damaged or anything, but it was just kind of like a wake-up call that, you know what, maybe you're not ready to return. So I've just been kind of walking around, power walking, but nothing too intense quite yet. And with a big show like the Arnold especially, I want to make sure that I bring my best package because I'm proud of my work. I'm passionate about what I do, just like an artist would never want to turn in C+ work and just be like, well, you know, it's not my best, but here you go. I'm the same way. I don't want to go into a show knowing that I'm not going to look on point. And just to be sure with my decision, I sent in a check-in to Coach Adam yesterday, and he totally agrees with me that I will not be ready for the Arnold. And to push it is not the smartest idea because my surgery, although successful, it was not fun. I would never want to do it again. Being under general anesthesia is scary, and the whole recovery process isn't fun. And even increasing my heart rate will prolong the recovery process. So again, this is just me playing it safe. It's a tough decision to make, but I think it's the right decision. Health first, always. There will be other shows, but I just want to make sure that I'm good to go for whatever show that I decide to do next. After my surgery, like I was really bloated, and it took me like 3 days to poop after. Okay, I don't like that. I'm usually a habitual pooper. Like every morning at like 6 a.m. I poop like a clock. Okay, so yeah, I didn't poop for 3 days, and then I finally did, and it's starting to regulate a little more back to normal. A lot better than what it was, because I was like, now it's starting to get there. But I'm also retaining some water, and also my cheeks are still a little bit swollen, but I'm not mad at that. I wish my cheeks would stay swollen. Like, they're a little smaller than last time you saw me in this video, but now, I mean, they're perfect. I wish they would stay like that. I like full cheeks, because when I get lean in contest prep, like my cheekbone kind of like right here, I don't like that so much. So I like my full cheeks, but I don't like the fact that I can't really wear eye makeup. That drives me crazy. Yeah, so for all those people that say, Ashley, you wear too much makeup, why don't you try doing video without makeup? Like, this one's for you, no eye makeup, okay? So you better like this video. But I wanna know, backtracking a little bit, I wanna know, have you guys ever experienced like bloating after going under general anesthesia, after surgery? Have you dealt with like being constipated or retaining water? I tried to look online and there isn't much information about that. I asked my doctor and I don't think she's really familiar with that as well, but I just really feel like I'm holding water. At least I hope it's water and not fat. So I don't regret the surgery, but I do wish the timing was a little bit better for this. If you listen to my podcast that I did with Adam about 2 months ago, it took a long time to figure out what was going on with my vision. So, you know, I wish I would have gotten that figured out sooner. I would have gotten this all done and over with, and I would have been good to go. The thing about the Arnold, if you guys didn't already know, Arnold and Olympia, you need to turn in your athlete contract like 2 months ahead of time. So that's quite a long time in advance. With other shows, you can turn it in 1 week in advance. So if it was any other show, I would have definitely waited to turn in my contract, but in this case, I was kind of forced to make a decision right then and there. So I made the decision that maybe I would be ready in time, but it turns out I won't be. I know it's gonna be so weird for me because I'm gonna still be getting a lot of like good luck messages and stuff, because I'm sure I'm gonna be like on the list and stuff. Maybe even till the day of the show, I'm not sure. But I just know that like once you sign the contract, you're kind of put on that list. So just to clarify, I am not competing at the Arnold this year, and in fact, I don't even think I will be there at the Arnold for a few reasons. One being none of my major sponsors have a booth there, and then the second reason being it's gonna be a little bit of a tough time if I were to be there to kind of witness the competition going on, to be in that atmosphere, and to have people ask me why I'm not doing the show or if I'm going on stage tomorrow when I can't. So it's kind of like a, yeah, it might not be in my best interest mentally to be there, because I will be quite sad. But you know something, although it is kind of like a disappointing thing for me, I've mentioned this so many times before, no matter what happens from here on out when it comes to competitions, I can't be too mad, because I went above and beyond what I ever thought I was capable of in this industry. I've gotten so many great opportunities, met so many amazing people, and I kind of feel like Cinderella. I got super, I don't want to say lucky, but I was super blessed, and I'm forever grateful. So no matter what happens from here on out, I cannot be mad. I made a promise to myself never to be disappointed more than like a day if the show doesn't go my way. And you know, it's kind of a weird thing to cope with because it is a relief on my end because it's you know, very mentally taxing trying to get ready super fast whenever you can't even give it 100% yet. And it's also a relief to know that I can give my healing the proper attention and give it a good rest, good healing, so that I'm, you know, setting myself up to be in a better position further down the road, because you got to think of the long term rather than the short term. I wanted to quickly shout out my coach, Coach Adam from Team Elite Physique. Yes, who not only got me this jacket, but he was very understanding and very dedicated to helping me prep for the show. We really tried to get ahead of the game during this whole process. I visited Denver, he visited LA. So we definitely gave it a go. We gave it our best to be prepared for this, but you know, we weren't able to predict how I would react to the surgery. And I guess for me too, is like, I knew I would get a little bit softer, but I guess what I wasn't prepared for was the digestive thing. Like, it's just not passing through like it usually does. So I'm gonna work on that, but you know, just kind of give my body a few extra weeks and return with 100% intensity, and knowing that I made the right decision. Although it was a tough decision, it was the right decision. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for all the support and all the messages that I got after my surgery. That meant the world to me, and I felt, you know, super special. So hopefully you guys can understand the decision that I made here today. And you know, I'm really looking forward to the next few months and seeing what I can do during this season. So keep a lookout for me in some shows in maybe May. I'll try to keep you guys updated on my social media, my Instagram at Ashley K Fit, and of course this YouTube channel as well. I will still be going to Denver here in a few weeks, because once I can work out 100%, I'm going to Denver to train so hard with Adam and see what we can do this season. So I'm really looking forward to it, and just want to leave off on a happy note, because this isn't a sad time, it's more of a relief. And you know, like I said, I'm optimistic about this season. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope to do some international shows, which are always so adventurous. So great things to look forward to, and I want to share my experience with you guys. So hopefully you follow along on this journey, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, see you later. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to follow along.
Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. I say we can go where we want to, a place where they will never find, and we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind, and we can dance